In 2016, South Koreans erupted in anger as President Park Geun-hye's corruption scandal unfolded. Revelations that her confidant, Choi Soon-sil, extorted $70 million from conglomerates like Samsung and influenced state affairs without any official position sparked nationwide fury. Protesters, initially numbering in the tens of thousands, gathered in Seoul's Gwanghwamun Square, holding candles symbolizing their demand for truth. The scandal, dubbed Choigate, exposed a shadow government undermining democracy. By November, over 1 million citizens joined weekly rallies, South Korea's largest protests since the 1980s. The protests transcended age and class, uniting students, laborers, and even conservative elders. Organizers used social media to coordinate peaceful rallies, with attendance peaking at 2.3 million in December 2016, 6% of South Korea's population. Citizens braved freezing temperatures, singing songs and sharing homemade snacks. Notably, protesters cleaned the streets afterward, countering government claims of chaos. The movement's slogan, "We are the sovereign," reflected its constitutional roots. This unity forced opposition parties to act, introducing impeachment proceedings backed by 80% public approval. As impeachment proceedings began, riot police deployed water cannons in sub-zero weather, injuring dozens. Yet protesters responded with remarkable discipline, kneeling in prayer or offering flowers to officers. Global media highlighted these images, contrasting them with Park's refusal to testify. On December 9, 2016, the National Assembly voted 234-56 to impeach her, triggering a constitutional review. Meanwhile, Samsung heir Lee Jae-yong's arrest revealed corporate complicity, deepening public distrust. Protesters maintained vigils for 20 consecutive weeks, proving their commitment to democratic principles over partisan politics. International pressure mounted as Time magazine dubbed the protests the Revolution of Candles. The Constitutional Court's televised hearings drew record viewership, exposing Park's negligence during the Sewol ferry disaster. On March 10, 2017, the court upheld her impeachment, prompting cheers nationwide. Samsung's Lee received a 5-year sentence, later reduced, signaling accountability for chaebols. Protesters shifted focus to May's presidential election, where liberal candidate Moon Jae-in promised reform. Over 17 million citizens had participated by this stage, making it the world's largest peaceful uprising since the Arab Spring. Moon Jae-in's May 2017 election victory marked South Korea's first progressive government in a decade, with 77% voter turnout. Park Geun-hye's 25-year prison sentence, later pardoned, set a precedent for presidential accountability. The protests inspired similar movements in Taiwan and Hong Kong, while Seoul's Plaza of the Candlelight Revolution became a pilgrimage site. However, challenges persisted. Samsung's Lee was released after 11 months, and wealth inequality remained unresolved. Yet, the revolution proved ordinary citizens could dismantle corruption without violence, rewriting Korea's democratic playbook.